Lower bracket final time, everybody, here in Rust Brain Cup number 7. Two Night Elves clashing against each other on the first map, Twisted Meadows. It's about the grand final of Rust Brain Cup number 7, and this tournament is very top-heavy. The third place gets $173, the second place gets $430, and the winner takes $1,500. So focus, with being in the grand final, with that 1-0 advantage, in a fantastic position, and there's only Night Elves to stop them. Either a battle between the Korean brothers, or one more shot for Foggy. This will be determined in another best of 5 between LawLiet and Foggy.
Yep, and already, as you mentioned earlier, they met in a best of 5 at Masters Coliseum just very recently. And there it was all about Podem and Huntresses. This is the new patch. This should make this even better. Does this mean that this is favoring Foggy finally? Whereas earlier in the matchup against Focus, this patch perhaps not favoring him just yet.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know though. Foggy wasn't too impressive yet. For LawLiet, I don't know either. Like, it's not one of that one of those two players played like overwhelmingly amazing so far. So let's see, man. We start on Twisted, on Masters Coliseum. Foggy annihilated LawLiet here with mass mercs. Is that still possible? We have to see. Comes down to the starting positions a bit. What we see is another sub here. Sub-anniversary for Vicarious. I like what I see, but I love whom I see. You are amazing. Goes straight to the heart, man. Thank you. One of the coolest.
Isn't that nice of you?
That is.
Thank you so
nice.
much.
And 3 subs away from the 575.
Maybe.
Uh-huh.
Would already be a record, but that would even be a higher record. And we all know Neo, he loves those milestones. That would be another one.
Yeah, we are still looking for a few milestones here on Twitter and Instagram. On Twitter, we are looking for the 3,500 followers. We are at 3,550. My personal account also close to 1,000. You can follow me at Dennis Official. Oh, here it comes! 2 subs. P. Shira with a prime sub, and Pistons333 as well. I think you are a part of the Read More Elite, if I'm not mistaken. So shout out to you both, and Read More in general.
Thank you guys so much. And Blue Band just made a promise in chat. So I think we're gonna be up to 575 in just a moment.
Looks like it.
Resub as well from Napstar. For 27 months already, man. That's well over 2 years. Thank you so much.
That is 474. One more. Here's the bracket. What did they play so far? Yesterday, Sheik was defeated by LawLiet. He was defeated by Focus instead, who seemed to be pretty good against Night Elf, as he also defeated Foggy in the last game. LawLiet then, in the round of the losers, defeated Hawk 2-1, defeated Lucifer as well, and now stands against Foggy, who only losing maps to Focus thus far. Ukraine versus South Korea. There they go. 60% win rate versus Night Elf for Foggy. 58 for LawLiet, so that's pretty close. In direct comparisons, LawLiet has the edge, but in the past battles, it was the Ukrainian with the upper hand. So, best of 5. Map number 1. LawLiet in yellow, Foggy in red. Here we go, and Foggy with a very thankful position against the mercenary camp, with the Keeper of the Grove first against the Podem.
Keeper versus Podem, guys. No demon hunters involved anymore, I guess. Keeper would be a very, very sad panda, was he to run into a demon, but no. I guess Foggy mind gaming LawLiet here, right? Because LawLiet must be thinking, alright, you're going to play Podem again. So he's responding with his own Podem Huntress play.
Yeah.
Instead, it's Foggy with the Keeper. I have no idea what scales better here. I mean, Aura, the higher it gets, of course, is really good for ranged. But also, Entangle is really, really good.
But on the other side, if he goes for Mercs early, he's gonna have to spell from the Shadow Priest for a bit. On the other side, you can entangle the Shadow Priest and get rid of him quickly. It's hard. But the bottom, with Aura first, going in for the harass, not knowing where Foggy is, just gambling here, it seems.
By the way, Lower Band, he stayed true to his word and gifted a sub to Schnigel, and that is our 575th subscriber.
Yee-hoo! But
thank you so much.
We are celebrating here, but Foggy shouldn't celebrate as the bottom is attacking the Engine of War. But in the meantime, the Keeper is going for a Wisp Hunt in the base.
He's stuck though. Or oh, I thought he was.
No. He is!
Wait a minute.
Ah,
okay,
no.
Never mind. He is? No. Oh, wait, no. Huh.
Little bit of Louis de Funès. Nein, doch.
So he killed 3 wisps so far. But all detonated, right? Yep, every single one detonated. No experience to the Keeper. That would delay tier 2 by quite a while if he was to tech.
A player's forces are under attack.
I'm sure he wants that, though.
You still need lumber for Huntress, of course, but not too much, so it will be okay. Any purchases here? Not yet. Keep it dropping down to 300 only. Very squishy hero.
Foggy stacked the Keeper up against focus on AZ with circlets. Maybe that's what he wants to do here as well. Oh, no, the dust. That makes sense.
The town is under siege.
Ultravision, more Huntress. Autumn not cancelling this at all. Glaive Thrower, super fast! It's a below 4-minute Glaive Thrower. What the hell?
Can't get entangled, of course. I think it's a defensive Glaive, though. Going for 2 now, though. He's going tier 2 as well, by the way. That's an important big thing to note here. Foggy just mass-producing hunts.
Thank you, Easy, for the tier 1 sub. And yeah, this is defensive Glaive Throwers, and it's the perfect call for LawLiet. Look at the damage of the Glaive Throwers.
Yeah, this is looking like a very, very good adaptation indeed.
He's going 3 glaives.
Blocking the way here with the Shadow Melt bottom. That's pretty cool. But there is a dust. And Foggy here was setting up a building. I don't know what it was, but he cancelled it. Trying to go for a siege here, but didn't work. Plan B, expansion down south, but immediately scouted by this wisp.
Yeah. Very, very fast. He could even build an engine of war. He doesn't have the resources.
It's going even more glaives. 4 glaives.
I mean, you can play a great Zeppelin glaive game.
He's got nothing but glaives.
Yeah, but he has to get the Zeppelin somehow, which is not that easy.
Zeppelin only during daytime. Oh, that's going to be a surround, but Telestaff, good purchase.
Moving away with the Wiz. Only getting the
player's forces are under attack.
And then, yeah, this is something I've never seen before. He only has siege units.
It's pretty cool. It has to go for a Zeppelin. They're way too vulnerable otherwise. So you have to creep it first. Oh, the Sentinel, right? Really nice right now, by the way. And yeah, only upon daytime. Or can you maybe lure out the creep somehow and then go for the Zeppelin? Maybe that works. I'm not sure.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, surround.
Death is on cooldown. Reveal being used as well. Foggy has the tools in hand, forces the town portal, and buys time for his expo. And opens up the mercenary camp.
So the expo is finishing. We know this. LawLiet knows this. How's he responding? Just mass glaives? Don't you need to protect these somehow?
40 blades? Yeah, I think you do.
A player's forces are under attack.
5 of them.
And oh, does he see it with the Sentinel? Oh, wanted to kill the tree to kill the Sentinel. Didn't quite work.
No, it does. This sees this. archers as well now. Of course, glaive throwers horrendous against archers.
Naga
Players'
second.
forces are under attack.
Big pickup. Tier 2 tech by Foggy at 60%. More and more archers. I like that he goes away from hunters. He had to.
Oh, this is a pretty good timing here. The creep camp isn't quite done yet. This could get expensive. Wisp coming in for the detonate, ready to go up against Entangle or Treants. And he has to go for the glaives. He has to dive for the glaives. A little bit late, perhaps.
Treants helping out a lot.
Under attack.
Bouncing glaives as well. How much can he get? One is down. Naga helps. Oh, nice dispel here. Treants are gone. Keeper of the Grove, super hurt, has to run away against this Naga.
He just found the boots, by the way. Pretty good find.
Amazing. Without the boots, he would have been dead.
Yeah. And that's the thing about with glaives. Good damage, yes. But once they're exposed, they just die so fast.
One more hit, one more kill. He's killing a lot of archers in the process with the heroes, though. But he's losing all of the glaives. Yeah, that wasn't even the thing in theory. Mercenaries by Foggy.
And suddenly the keeper's almost over 4.
Wow.
And now we have a mud golem as well. Where is your dispel, my friend?
No TP anymore. Entangle, full mana. He can kill this, all of this. Yeah, GG. Whoa, once again, Twisted is a very good sign.
Yeah.
For Foggy, 8 minutes, 1-0.
1 or 2 glaives, I think, were really cool defensively to deal with that contain. Oh, but 6 glaives, dude, I don't know, man. That's really heavy.
Yeah. That was... I don't know what this was. I don't know what this was supposed to be.
You want to kill the Expo with the glaives, I guess.
Yeah, but... very important for Foggy to move to these archers. Otherwise, I don't know if it works that well.
Yeah. Could have still worked with Huntresses once they get on top of the glaives.
Yeah.
But the archer's the safer call, I guess. So, map number 2.
LawLiet's call.
Last refuge. Okay.
Pretty good Huntress map as well. So I'm pretty sure they're going for that.
The question is it a good demon map? Ideally, you want a demon hunter map to be one where you get level 2 right away, very reliably. It used to be on this matchup, the Ancient of War creep next to the Merchant, and both players would kind of ignore each other.
Yeah.
But it's more and more Potom nowadays, more and more harassment, followed up by Huntresses. So that's no longer so reliable. Wonder what we're gonna see here.
3 AM in Korea, by the way. Just to keep that in mind. Alright, off we go. Map number 2. Was this a sign of like a little desperation by LawLiet that he doesn't know how to beat Foggy on Twisted?
Maybe. Oh, pause, okay.
It's weird, he sent the Wisp to the trees, not building anything.
Yeah, I was immediately thinking, oh my god, neutral hero. What the hell?
Alright, maybe it causes a rehost. Or not. Oh, Foggy with a big spike here. It's not getting better. They resume the game though. Okay, Alta, normal Alta. Same for Foggy. But no Ancients of War yet.
So it's a bit of a late altar here. He didn't create it right away. Due to ping, I guess.
It's getting better, at least for LawLiet. Ah, now everything is normal again. Sorry for the text, but admins have to check if everything is alright. So LawLiet going for archers. Oh, or not. Foggy, as always, not complaining about anything. Doesn't seem to be too good.
Yeah, it's looking like a Demon Hunter for both here so far, right? Oh, no, wait a minute. No, never mind. There's no Agent of War for Foggy. So that must mean Potom then, most likely.
It looks like the bot lags hard, I agree. A little bit of a break. It's not too bad for us either. Thank you very much for the host coming from Korea here. Good night to you.
Possibly we have a replacement host bot, maybe?
That seems to be fine.
At the moment. The ping is okay, as long as the spikes don't occur.
Yeah. Looking good now. Maybe it was just a small hiccup from the bot. I mean, he worked a lot the past 2 days, hosting quite a few games. And it is a keeper. Again, against the
Going
Demon
up
Hunter.
against the Demon Hunter. Ooh.
This is not good. Yeah, okay. It's gonna be a host change. Alright. Of course, the admins can't communicate with the players, unfortunately, so this might take some time. But Demon leaves the game. This should be a sign. Yep, rehost in the second game of the day. Of the lower bracket final. Whew. This will trigger a lot of gay jokes, man, but my ass is starting to hurt. From all the sitting in the past 4 days.
You wanted to get a new chair, didn't you say?
Yeah, but I still can't decide. I have no clue about chairs, man. I gotta order one. The game working for you?
Game name not operational.
Shouldn't have brought it up. Ah, come on. I'm used to that for so many years. I don't care about those jokes anymore.
You it as a compliment, Neo. You it as a compliment.
Yeah, always. You can sit on my lap. Alright.
And
Will
the
they go
soul's
for
looking better with the numbers at least.
That's so. Oh yeah. Hopefully no spikes. Indeed. And Foggy left the game. Maybe he has to restart something.
There he is. Who's gonna meet? Focus on the final, guys. It's gonna be a night of for certain. That is, I guess, also some time for Focus to prepare mentally, right? He knows the rates of his opponent already. I wonder how LawLiet would play against him. Would he be as experimental?
Yeah, well, we saw it yesterday. How LawLiet played, and it was very trolly.
Yeah, those hippo archers indeed were kind of weird.
Game 2, ping looks good. Foggy is complaining a little, as it seems. Spikes. I had one spike as well. These two know each other, of course, for plenty of years now. Spent some time in Shanghai together at GCS tournaments, also now at Matt's Coliseum. Both very fair sportsmen. Sportsmen.
Seems like this one, unfortunately, also not the greatest.
Of course, we can't rely on the ping here, as we don't know if there's spikes or anything else. But they try to play it as it seems. Keeper again. Same builds as in the first try.
And I'm really interested to see like how this works out actually.
Yeah, against the Demon Hunter, right?
Yeah, what's he gonna do against?
I mean,
what's he gonna do against the mana burn?
If he can entangle from afar, then he won't get burned. But of course, it doesn't work all the time. Or is it Treants?
A player's forces are under attack.
That
I don't
means
know, it's very hard to predict for me.
It's Huntresses, of course, and super early double Ancient of War hunts, actually.
Yeah.
Huh. I guess that kind of makes sense against the demon, right? So you entangle him, you focus him, you move the keeper towards the back. If he dives to get towards the keeper, he's gonna take a lot of damage.
So he's going for the Harass again, but this time the Demon Hunter is right in his face, mana burning.
Entangles the archer. Oh man, he's gonna take a lot of damage for this, though. And the lower mana you are, the harder it is to regenerate health as well.
A player's forces are
I don't
under
know.
attack.
I'm not too convinced that this is gonna be good for Foggy, but he might have a better idea. Huh?
So, yeah, I don't know about this either. So you got one entangle so far. That's it. He got off one entangle, killed nothing with it.
Nice block as well to
If
get
you-
2 more swipes in.
If you don't count the wisp that was detonated. Well, I don't know, man. Maybe he really thought it was going to be Potem again he was going to be facing. Oh, nice block.
He's just chasing him across the map, like... total domination so far. But of course, once he has a decent amount of Huntress, this will change. Is there anything wrong with my sound?
Not to me.
Okay. Chat was talking about it a little. I don't know. I didn't change anything.
So here we have the couple of first sentinels. So every race other than Night Elf can just use, you know, pickaxe or ghoul or whatever to get rid of this. You can detonate against it, right? I guess that's how you can get rid of it, but that costs a wisp, of course.
Yeah.
So hardest of all in the mirror actually to get rid of these.
Can go glaive throwers. As we
Yeah,
saw on
that was a good idea in game number 1. Oh, that's a nice creep jack though. With the hunts here coming in from behind. And he does have almost 2 entangles once again. If the Demon Hunter can reach him.
He has no dust though.
Oh, no dust, yeah.
Ah, but with the bouncing glaives, he gets both.
Oh, he had the Sentinel!
Oh yeah.
Oh, he saw him.
Oh, and another one. Nah, this time there's no Sentinel, but he can spawn one. Whoopsie.
That's the third. Nice block. 3 archers down, and
Foggy's
the
back.
TP.
Yes, Foggy is back in this game. LawLiet didn't expect the Sentinel here
A player's
at all.
forces are under attack.
But LawLiet is teching. And there's no Huntress Hall, right? I don't
No
see
lie.
one.
Foggy supply stack only getting the Moonwell now.
Ooh, that happened before. I think in the game against Focus.
Yeah. Not what you want to have happen when you're massing hunts. Oh my god, the Sentinels are so good. Sentinels! What an ability, boys.
I mean, Huntress are good in general with the AoE and the damage, but this Sentinel ability makes them so much more valuable.
I think Blizzard should perhaps reconsider Sentinel. Like, hunts are already good late early game, but this... I don't know, man.
You sound like
Super
Epic.
Older mage out here. Greater healing, that's pretty good. I guess Scroll of the Beast is what he really wanted. That's not too bad.
Let's secure this still on the trapper.
Oh, damn. He loses the engine of war.
No more double production, but there's no TP anymore. Ah, there's the staff. So this round only forms the staff.
If he had mana here, this could be the kill.
Yeah. So double engine of wind. He's going for the hippo riders. There's no anti-air. If he doesn't scout this and goes archers, he is so screwed.
Yeah, that's true.
With 1.30, no taming anymore.
Yeah. He needs to pop down a couple of APs.
Yeah, and archers, like ASAP. Here we go. 2 of them are ready.
A player's forces are under attack.
They're so fast, man. Holy shit. Not the most damage, though.
Expansion, glaive throwers. If he builds a critical mass of glaive throwers, man, this is a hard counter to everything.
A town is under siege.
What?
Gone.
Glaive throwers?
What? Yeah, there was a glaive thrower, right? By Foggy.
But why would you go glaive throwers?
A player's
No, the
forces
hippos
under
are a
attack.
counter to the glaive throwers, and the hunts, and the experts.
Alright, yeah. He's diving for the main here. He's gonna kill these archers. Takes a little while here with the moonwells. A lot of moon juice required, actually.
Might be able to save them with the hippo if they survive a little longer. At least one.
Save one. Yeah, and now 5 invulnerable hippo riders.
Yeah, well, the keeper can attack, but that's it.
Yeah, that's that's not quite good enough, I think.
It's so GG. Okay.
Yep.
He's teching 60%, trying to expo again. Whoa. What a counter!
That's something I guess you usually don't think about, right? Hippo riders?
Town is under siege.
Well,
That's not something that used to be a thing.
Demon Hunter cancels this alone, by the way. Keeper is level 3 and a third. Oh, that's nice, but...
A player's
AP
forces
coming up
are under
now.
attack.
I wonder if he can cancel that. Can he stall some... Can he stall enough time to get some anti-air? But
I
even
mean,
if he
getting
gets
archers
anti-air, like,
quickly.
what kind of anti-air do you want to go for?
Archers are pretty good.
Yeah, right? Everything else is not really ideal.
Yeah, that's the thing. Hippo riders, they're of course amazing against hunts. But as standard units, when they can get attacked, they're pretty bad.
He does have a decent amount of archers now.
Oh, getting this AP is so important.
Yeah, the range.
Yeah.
So
We
good.
didn't have improved bows yet for Foggy.
Did he research it? Yes, he does. Caught him second by Foggy. For all that range. And he's losing another engine of war. Second one this game.
50 supply Hippo riders. 7.
And tier 3 coming.
8, 9 Hippo riders.
Remo, this is the game. This is the game with marksmanship. I mean, he doesn't have a Huntress Hall, but he needs it, right? Plus 4 damage.
Yeah, I think he's gonna make it. Like, he's got resources floating right now.
A town is under siege.
An Alchemist, I think, would have been great as well.
A player's forces
He's
are
deciding to
under
go for the
attack.
Potter. I mean, Alchemist against the Demon Hunter is a little harder to play, but... Keeper is completely useless this game.
Yep, true.
He does have Thorns Aura, so if there's a Hippo versus Hippo fight later, then maybe... It does have some value.
He's playing these Hippo riders like Mutalisks in StarCraft. He's not fully engaging. He's like flying across the outskirts.
Oh, and big kill. And he denies the item as well. Didn't even saw what it was, but... There's a big healing on the Keeper, so he stays alive for a bit. Archer's with a long range now. At least he has something to fight against this. And Foggy, yesterday, especially in WGL, he was in horrible situations in those games, but he never gave up fighting, and he won that qualifier in the end. So, he certainly has a right to stay in this game.
Where's the
Hunter's Hall.
There it is.
Hunter's Hall.
Oh, almost gets the one Hippo Rider. If he had an AP in the base, this would be so much better. This would be so different.
Yeah.
And it was so close to finishing as well.
A town is under siege.
I have the Hippos. I think they have to fly home. But what can he really do with piercing and a few hunts in the base? Well, AP pushing, I guess.
Yep. Where are the Hippo Riders? In the middle, trying to catch off reinforcements. That's pretty cool.
A player's forces are under attack.
Look how many shots it takes. That's 9 Hippo Riders.
Yeah, man. I know. Second hero, Pit Lord Tinker. He gets second and third hero at the same time. This will surprise him, for sure. And now the archers have to turn around. This is... Wow. We get Rain of Fire. No protection against it, though.
Get over confidence.
A player's forces are under
Pit
attack.
Lord Rain of Fire.
Tier 3 is ready, Huntress Hall is ready. Where's the marksmanship?
Do it, do it. There it is.
There it is. One of the coolest icons in the entire game. 4 damage on every archer and Hippo Rider now. Once this is finished. Get rid of the APs, that's nice. And the Pocket Factory, so nice as well. Heal Scroll. Forget 46 supply. So keeping this alive. Tinker seemingly about to fall. Demon Hunter is low as well, but he gets rid of those APs like in no time. Oh, Tinker falls. Pitlord as well. Double kill for Foggy. Level 2 on the bottom all of a sudden. And Tangle on the Demon Hunter is also low. Moon Juice is low. LawLiet dropping 15 supply in no time. Foggy on the other side as well.
He's got marksmanship now, so these Hippo Riders a lot better.
Yeah.
I would actually like to see
Ooh,
Owl
the
here.
first
so you
AP
can
is
see
up.
above the trees.
Reveal being used. Demon Hunter close to 5 now.
Oh, he's got the orb. Oh,
Woohoo!
so much damage.
Bottom is back but hurt. Has a heal scroll. Can he get this one? Oh, he has a staff. And he has the portal out. AP falls. No healing against this. What a game. What an unusual game. Oh, this bottom focus. See the marksmanship?
What an upgrade, Neo.
What an upgrade. So
It's almost
awesome.
level 5. One more kill.
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind evasion level 3 here.
Here's tier 2 going more and more archers, but the expansion was denied. The APs in the main were denied. The APs in the front were denied. I don't know, man. LawLiet staying at 50 this time. Creeping up, this is level 5.
Oh, Book of the Dead. Not as good as it was in the past, but if there's no Dispel nearby, still pretty damn good.
What's the buff on the Ancient Protectors? More damage. Tinker level 2. More the bonus damage. And movement speed. And faster spawning times. The fuck works. 2-0 upgrades, by the way, plus the aura. Archer's doing a lot of damage.
A player's forces are under attack.
If this turns into a game, into the first game where I see both parties with marksmanship, I will raffle out a t-shirt to one of the viewers. Never saw this before. Tinker, anti-magic shell, but the physical damage goes through and he kills him again.
At the bottom, dropping
Level
really
3.
low.
Does he have some kind of staff? He has a heal scroll and a potion. 2 heal scrolls actually. It's a big damage upgrade, plus 4 now. And this Book of the Dead is just experience. APs again. Foggy is not giving up at all. He's not getting the Pit Lord back. Oh, there he is.
Splits against the rain of fire fairly well, still kind of standing in there, but he has a scroll of healing. Uses it here. We have the Hippo Riders coming in from the back again. The AP is cancelled.
You see the misses? Everything was red there for a second. I think it is level 3 evasion. Have we seen a mana burn since he leveled up?
I didn't pay too close attention.
If he can't kill the Demon Hunter once, man, this game. But how does he want to break the base? With piercing damage archers? I don't know. Just going one base, one AOW archers. He's playing this so well for what he has.
Yeah, but this demon is a serious problem.
Yeah.
A player's forces are under
Arch
attack.
is very cost efficient, of course, but it's always a little experience. I think it would have been, wouldn't it have been better to just solo level the Demon Hunter for ultimate and then close the game?
He had to hold that one push. I think that was the most important thing.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
for that, I think the two heroes were pretty good.
Tinker is coming back in a bit. Still the engine of war for archers.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Is it just me, or isn't that not like he had more Hippo Riders before, right? It's not too many anymore. Turning into an archer war somehow.
It's level 2 mana burn, by the way, level 3 evasion.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, that ring of fire. Only level 1, but still. Can't cancel it, really.
But no, this demon, he's just running away with this game.
Player's forces are under attack.
Taking a bit of damage now, but it's just tickling bit by bit. He always has a solution to this. So now, another shop, second shop,
Yes,
cool idea by LawLiet.
2 shops with double Moonstone, double healing potions.
Yeah,
really
double
nice.
clarity on the lords.
A town is under siege.
He has again another heal scroll. How does he want to bust this, man? It's like not adapting at all to anything. So archer, 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 archer.
Oh, Howl of Terror coming in. Suddenly they don't have bonus damage anymore, and now he's engaging hard. Can he kill this first hero keeper of the grove? Not even trying too much for it. The demon is dropping lower, but still has that healing potion, and the keeper don't know if he gets out of this one. He dies. That must be it finally. Another big rain of fire coming in. It's the GG.
Oh.
And he lied.
Marksmanship, man, is a very good upgrade. No, that didn't win him the game. It was of course the Demon Hunter, no question about that. So we got the equalizer here at 8:30 PM local time. And we still have a best of 7 to come and the rest of this best of 5.
Again, trying to figure out here who the best host might be.
I don't know if Foggy still has had problems. I think he says he had spikes. But they are talking in Russian, so I don't really know.
Spikajket. That sounds like Russian for spikes, actually.
Yeah. No, I know my Russian Warcraft slang. Reskilling to level 3 Evolution would have been fun. Well, Illune's Grace is pretty good though. But yeah, level 3 Evolution.
It's a cool spell. It's really cool.
Focus is waiting, relaxing, maybe taking a little nap. As it is about to be 4 AM. Like 3:30 Korean.
Yeah. I mean, that's getting more and more of an issue, right? It's getting really late. Starting to get really late. Maybe Focus taking a nap before. It's probably advisable.
I mean, does it really matter? He's sleepy at like 8 a.m., at noon, at 4 p.m., in the night. I don't think it makes a big difference for him, to be honest.
Maybe there's just degrees of sleepiness, you know.
I think he's just getting a lot of coffee.
Does he even drink coffee?
Yeah, he inhales coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
I never noticed.
Yeah, you don't want to know how sleepy he is without coffee. He's like barely alive.
Did we even have coffee at the last hotel? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. The breakfast area was a little light, but we did have coffee.
Up.
Did you remember how many mosquitoes there were last time in Shanghai? Jesus
Actually,
Christ.
no. Ah, outside. Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot. But it was nice outside. Do you know if the Koreans or Chinese have other jobs than Warcraft? Most of them no. Some do. Like So-In is teaching a little. Sok is a, as far as I know, breakdance teacher.
That's so cool.
That's so cool. Reprisal has a tattoo studio. 120 is coding. I don't know about the others. Some are studying next to Warcraft. Yeah, we don't really talk about that too much. I have the day off tomorrow, Remo.
Excuse me?
I have the day off tomorrow. I don't have to do anything.
Damn, how are you gonna enjoy your day? What's your plan?
Well, at first
Sleeping
I'm gonna do
for 15 hours?
most likely. I'm gonna do the What's Up this week and the Warcraft Observer video for YouTube. And then I will probably sleep or read a lot.
Sounds nice, man. Sounds like a well-deserved, almost day off.
Marcus, the breakdance teacher, couldn't tell if that was a joke. No joke! Only the truth here.
The truth will set you free. Alright, let's go. Map number 3. We are down to a best of 3. 1-1 between the two players here. So, the Keeper experiment. What's our verdict? I would say it sucks. Can we please?
Against the Demon Hunter, certainly.
Yeah. Maybe just assumed a Potom against him. And then this guy can be a lot more powerful. I can certainly see that, but it's such a gamble. And once again, Blizzard, mana burn is a bullshit system. No, that's not the right word. It's a... What's that called?
Mechanic?
Yeah, anyways. Mechanic, yeah, exactly. A no fun mechanic. Please do not do again.
Well, you mentioned this to Matt Morris in our little 10i talk that we had in Irvine, and apparently he doesn't really agree with you.
I don't remember what he said, actually.
Me neither.
Well, even Matt Morris is allowed to be wrong.
Potom first for Foggy, Keeper first for LawLiet. This,
Okay.
Okay.
LawLiet's winning the mind game right now, right? He just trashed his Keeper, so it's very unlikely that Foggy now plays Keeper.
Yeah.
So, but Foggy just doesn't play Demon Hunter anymore, almost ever. So now he assumes it's going to be a Potom and then responds with his own Keeper. So, early game, mind game, goes to LawLiet.
Yeah, I agree. But Foggy has some decent times. I think he practiced a lot more in 1.3 in this Night Elf mirror. And is more experienced in Huntress games in general, I would say. So maybe he knows the ups and downs a little better on the maps than LawLiet does. And, I mean, when LawLiet played the Potom, it was flamethrowers only, which might not be the best idea.
True. By the way, check this out. Foggy isn't even making Archer here to creep. Just with the Potom, she is the one wearing the lightning shield.
Whoops.
Hopefully not the night. Oh no! Oh!
Oh no!
Attack.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Why do you always cut it so close, Night Elf players?
That's so big. Like, no true shot arrow. No searing arrow. That's just so. That's such a damage mitigation that you put on yourself.
Yeah. And also just the rest of the stats also gonna be. It's kind of a circlet missing now.
Oh boy. Keeper is off to a good start. Getting the Murlocs here and entangling. Wow, this is so cool. The Taskmaster. What an easy Taskmaster creep this is.
Bottom last hit. Time for some big plays.
Nope. 2.6. That was the safest Taskmaster creep I've ever seen. Abusing the bug that Blizzard put into Amazonia with a double aggro.
Town is under siege.
Mass Huntress by Foggy again. Ultravision coming. LawLiet attacking. That Keeper of the Grove trying to
The
buy
player's
time.
forces are under attack.
So painful. I hope it wasn't due to a spike, but you know, we never know. But we have seen Night Elves even on land making those Lightning Shield deny mistakes, so who knows. Dude, this Keeper is level 3 already.
Yep. Less than 5 minutes. Less than 4 minutes and he's level 3.
Yeah,
And
with
the
this
part
amount of
of
archers, he's gonna snipe down these hunts so easy. Oh my gosh.
Foggy is attacking now as well, despite the double engine of war.
A player's forces
Certainly
are
later.
under
Also a
attack.
Mac. Oh, he's supply stuck. He's also not building another Moonwell. He's once again forgetting about another Moonwell. Mistakes that you can't make in a lower bracket semi-final.
Trying for the last hit once again, doesn't work. Still stuck on level 1. And here comes the Moonwell. Way too late.
Especially with Mass Hunters. You want to dominate now. But that's not possible against Treants, against this piercing damage. The Sentinel.
Keeper's actually so good against this.
Yeah.
With the hunts, you want to abuse your mobility, your speed. You find kills and don't lose anything yourself.
Well, guess what? With Entangle, there's no mobility, there's no speed. He's just stuck
Yeah.
to the ground. And he's
Archers
getting
around.
surrounded.
Oh my god.
Every single move goes right for LawLiet and totally wrong for Foggy.
At least he keeps the TP, I guess. But he lost 3 hunts here.
Yeah. It's 9 supply. At least he's not supply stuck anymore. Okay, now he is. Could use his resources.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wow. Well, I learned something today.
Yeah?
Keeper first archers is really good against bottom hunts.
Who would have thought?
I hadn't seen this before. Now he gets access to the dust. Dude, how is he almost level 4 already?
Well, the Murloc Cobalt
Oh my
spot helped.
God.
Wasn't punished at all.
And the 3 huntresses, which were donated.
True.
It's almost level 4 versus level 2.
And with the 3 losses that Foggy had to take, his creeping is so much slower.
What a difference first hero can make.
A
So,
player's
tier 2.
forces are under attack.
LawLiet going for Engines of Wind and again the Hippogriffs. Foggy, what do you do now? Archers and long range. So it's kind of the same as on Refuge. I like it.
Greater healing. Such a nice find here for the keeper.
Not even level 3, he's getting it now.
A player's forces are under attack.
That was about time. Alright, he has a lot of bonus damage now. Does he have damage upgrades as well? Not yet. Improved bow is coming in. Keeper is just power leveling here.
Second hero time. Can he push before there's an overwhelming mass of Hippogriff Riders?
It could be a good creep drag as well. But there is a TP.
Close to 5. He's not going for the jack, but for the base. No APs coming. There's a group of wisps.
Alright, here's the push. Sapper. He sees it early though. And guess what? You can entangle that bad boy. But entangle on cooldown. So he does get the moon well.
This could be a great timing for Foggy. He gets the Berserker as well. LawLiet is supply stuck. Doesn't have Hippogriff Riders yet. He's relying on the archers. Level 5 on the Keeper of the Grove though. 2 levels ahead.
He brought in wisps here for detonate, but now they're gone. And now the entangle is ridiculous amounts of damage. Actually, it is tree ends level 3. Never seen this before.
No, me neither. They're not getting better, they're just getting more and more. Oh, entangle, right clicks, there is a town portal swap, and he escapes.
We might actually see tranquility here.
This was the push that LawLiet had to endure. Once again, he's going tier 3. This time, no Hunter's Hall as far as I can see for marksmanship, but yeah, tranquility. I haven't seen it since it was patched.
Didn't we see it once?
I don't think so.
I saw it once. He gets a little invulnerability, like invul potion effect as well.
Yeah. Ah, okay.
Mr. Feezer stopping for the first time. Thank you very much.
Thank
and
you.
welcome. Dude, this keeper is so scary. Look at the entangle. Look at the DMGs. Again, he has to detonate a wisp against this. That's some expensive dispels.
Foggy stays on tier 2. Can't go for an orb. I mean, on those heroes, still not great.
There's a detonate again. I guess.
Orc is throwing us 200 bits. Thank you very much for the contribution.
Oh, now it's the Orb Venom as well. Oh, that's pretty good against the archers. Keep it dropping low though. Has to be careful. Still with the healing potion, of course. Holds on to it for a little bit longer. We'll pop it right now. The Treants are coming in, but there are detonates. That was the last wisp though.
Dead! No second hero anymore, and that's a big drop in DPS. LawLiet is winning, most likely winning. Yeah, is winning 2 games in a row with Hippogriff Riders. Welcome to patch 1.3. Yesterday's play against Orc didn't work at all on Turtle Rock against Focus, but in Night of Mirror, when your opponent opens with Hunts, certainly good. Speaking of good move by Gomma Strike to subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And now, match points for the Korean. Foggy got the first win, but LawLiet striking back.
And now this is such a weird roll of the dice with the first hero, right?
Yeah, totally.
Keeper's really good against Potom, but horrible against Demon. Demon's really good against Keeper, but has real problems against Potom Hunts.
Absolutely.
Ah, it's so difficult.
Absolutely.
Like, the only safe hero is the Demon,
yeah.
But he's not really safe either.
Yeah, I mean, those are two, like, the two most creative players in Night of Mirror that we have in the scene. Maybe there will be an established meta, but this patch is so new. It's fun to see them fooling around with stuff.
Yeah. I mean, this is the first big tournament on this patch.
Yeah.
This is still, you know, testing area, guys. We are sitting here with our Bunsen burners and we have our goggles on. We're throwing a couple of weird stuff together and seeing what's popping out. We have no idea yet.
Yeah. Oh, and isn't that fun, seeing new stuff?
Yeah.
I love it.
Absolutely. We see a couple of stomps, more than we're used to.
Yeah.
But you know, that's the thing with the new strats.
You stand up for 45 seconds to relieve your ass. I'm sorry, man, I'm not wearing pants. I can't stand up right now.
That puts a nice picture in our heads, Neo. Thank you very much. That's very good.
You know how it looks, man.
It's getting better and better.
I know! I'm digging my own grave. Shovel after shovel after shovel.
Excellent, excellent. All right, here we go. Map number 3. LawLiet here with a chance to close this out. We go to Turner Stand. A map that Night Elves love.
It's so funny how Human Mirror didn't change at all, Undead Mirror didn't change at all, and Night Elf Mirror will never be the same again.
Yeah. I mean, Bear Mirror, that's a thing of the past, right?
Absolutely. It's all about tier 1 and early tier 2.
Huh.
So... Nation of War here, next to the shop, and next to the Merc camp. Once again, this is easier to get Mercs here, which favors Foggy. For sure.
And who's gonna win the roll of the dice here? That's the question.
I think LawLiet is going for a Demon Hunter, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so too.
And then Foggy, what do you do? Foggy.
Foggy's sake, hopefully you pot him. Demon. Oh, LawLiet loses the roll of the dice. He's got the keeper against the demon.
Yep. That looked unbeatable on Last Refuge when it goes to the late game. But maybe he has a different approach.
Already. Wouldn't that be ridiculous?
But maybe he has a different approach, and maybe he can put him to better use. Maybe just Foggy played it wrong.
True. That's also interesting here. We're gonna see the other player trying his hand at this now. So how is he gonna do it differently?
He's opening up with archers. No hunts. Which was a little waste, of course, for Foggy on Last Refuge in the end. Also no hunts for
player's forces are under attack.
This set as well. For Foggy.
He's not using the lightning shield. Foggy failing to trigger it.
Oh my that God, costs a lot of time.
Did he not practice the new Terranas, perhaps?
It's Foggy, he must have practiced it. Oh my God. Frost armor
this is a disastrous creep.
Yeah.
Look how much damage he's taking.
Under attack.
You get a Shadow Priest.
Yes, detonate against the frost armor. And there's still frost armor.
Yep. And he summons it again, and again, and again.
Yeah,
this
Foggy,
better be a great item.
You want to work on this creep, Foggy.
Keep her almost level 2, with more Treants, and the Engine of War. This is so easy. Like the Sasquatch is usually one of the hardest creeps on the map that takes a long time. But he creeps it in less than 3 minutes with Treants.
Can he creep this natural somehow? The drops for the demon are the dream, though.
Flippers.
So good against Entangle as well. Can pop out of it. Can't get entangled again.
Tech by LawLiet, tech by Foggy. First time Foggy is not going hunts? Am I remembering this right?
Yes.
A player's
8.5 hours into this cast, my memory is starting to fade and games are starting to merge.
That's okay. I have that every day. Thank you very much, Dunkable, with a 2-month resub. And now, Treants again. Mercs, he certainly can creep this one easily, and that's gonna be level 3.
Dude, how much can he creep with the Treants? It's sick! I mean, we know that LawLiet always had great creep routes and great approach when it comes to creeping. He makes it work, man. It's really impressive. Walking away with a 60% advantage on experience.
Yeah, he's gonna have 2 entangles here soon, but there is a Shadow Priest with enough mana for 1 abolish right now.
So this game, he went for 2 mercenaries, not too many archers. He stopped. Okay, now he's going for more archers. Do you think he's going for that again? There's a tree coming, Tree of Life. He's expanding. Foggy is going for a Huntress Horde. So a very different game this time.
Keep him moving over. The Ancient of War is going to scout this, but the Ancient of War is going to give his life for this. That's also an expensive loss. Oh, nice. He's putting his Keeper right next to the tree, to the Ancient, so he can't root. That's a Night Elf player right there.
I feel this looks very good for LawLiet. Demon Hunter could own the late game.
Oh, and good with Scout right now. He is going to see this Tree of Life. Oh, he did see it, right? Must see it.
A player's forces are under
But this gold mine is so ridiculously easy to creep. You don't even need an expansion. I mean, yeah, a tree for this, I guess. Boots of Speed. Best item in the game. Confirmed.
Certainly good drops here. With the slippers on the ground, though. That's damage. A lot of attack from Keeper. Wonder if he's going for a second hero, but doesn't seem like it. He is on tier 2. Not going for anything. Like no tier 2 buildings, no tier 2 hero. Just securing the expansion. Foggy on the other side, double Engine of Lore.
Kind of looks like he's gonna play this Keeper, this Demon solo, right?
Yeah, and I like it.
No, JK.
Oh.
The Keeper just popped out.
Keeper second. Against the Naga, I don't know.
Wisp from LawLiet. Immaculate timing. Sees the Expo. Yeah, his expansion is quite a bit earlier. What's he going for in the main? Tier 3, pretty fast after the first wind. Double wind!
A player's forces are
Is it
under
Hippo
attack.
Archers again?
Would face a lot of Dryads.
Yeah, against Dryads they're not really that good. I mean, they're kind of okay, but...
Depends on the number, I guess.
True.
Again. Like with Darks. Really.
Yeah. I mean, 200 ghouls will beat 2 Torrents. Oh, can he kill this Tree of Life? There must be a TP, right? Yeah, and he's gonna use it. Does Foggy take the fight? It doesn't really look like he can take a fight at all.
These Nagas already
Player's
2.6
forces
people
are under
level 4.
attack.
Use the Book of the Dead.
But Foggy's going for Dryads here is only logical. And what do these heroes do against Dryads?
Foggy is again
Town
stuck
is
at
under
40.
siege.
Okay, he's waiting for the expansion. Okay, I take that back. Not a big criticism.
Yeah,
Just
but it's-
timing issue.
Taking way too long. Like, still should have had another Moonwell. 700 gold. It's kind of cool how he's protecting his own expansion by threatening the attack of the opponent's Expo.
Yeah.
A player's forces are under
So
attack.
Boots of Korthalas gets the talents. It's like normal mass range.
The town is under siege.
Yeah, but Foggy seems to have pretty much the perfect hard counter, right? He's going into Dryads here. Great against the heroes.
Yeah.
Great against the talents.
Yeah. But he
And
doesn't
he's
have
going to
an
be able to
engine
go
of...
into MGs as well if he wants to.
True. He doesn't have an engine of war anymore to produce more archers, so once they're dead... I missed the stat one. So he doesn't have a solution really against archers and stuff. Yet. But yeah, the mountain giants, even better than they were before, if he wants to go that route. Attacking.
Even better? Are you saying that they were so powerful?
They decided Night of
A
Mirrors.
player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, but that's the only niche matchup where they...
Yeah, dude, we have a Night of Mirror here, in case you haven't noticed in the past few... I don't know.
Yeah, I know. They're good against Talon Archer.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing.
Yeah, and now they're even better. Because of
Even
the double
better.
taunt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where's the criticism? Why are you criticizing me for that
Yeah.
sentence? Yeah.
Yeah. They're also cheaper, yeah.
You don't know either, right?
In gold.
Oh boy, it's been too long. Level up for the Naga, good damage upgrade. And the first talents for the Fury Fire. He sees the movement of the demon. And Foggy's army is not really impressive just yet.
And he's only got 2 production facilities. Don't you want to go for a third one? I wouldn't mind a third lore here, actually.
And then you could go for upgrade, Mountain Giant.
Yeah. Or Mercs. Okay, Wisp is going down to the Merc camp. Oh, but this might get intercepted. LawLiet's already got the third hero, Tinker, here, and oh, these mercs.
Ooh, 3 of them. He has one slow. He has a bit of healing. Okay, Foggy comes in with an entangle against the Keeper. Wants to get rid of him. Lots of mercs on both sides here. Entangle here, and he focuses the Shadow Priest down. Nicely done. Here is the Lightning Shield, though. Dispelled it.
He was dropping low, but he's got that Ankh, and that's a very nice find indeed. Level 2 here for his own Keeper of the Grove, trying to focus down the Tinker. That's not quite gonna work out. And he loses the Demon. Trying to go to the base, trying to buy some items. Staff, Orb, both most likely is what he wants. Gets the Orb. His Demon's taking so much damage, has to use the TP to get out of there.
Foggy is mining. LawLiet is mining. Expansion number 2 for the Korean. And he's pushing forward with 60 supply. He has another Pocket Factory that is good damage against this Expo. Could be on cooldown. There we go. Foggy has to re-engage with only a few Dryads and not too many Mercs anymore.
Going for the Naga right away. He wants to trigger this TP ASAP. But he didn't have an entangle. And this anti-magic's only gonna run so long. A couple more seconds what he has left, but it's not good enough. Tinker does die, but only level 1 hero. He's protecting this Naga so well.
Entangle.
And now the Demon. Is this his end? It is! And this might be Foggy's end in this tournament.
Players' forces are under
Foggy
Timing push is hitting really well.
Yeah. Foggy was in the final last time against Focus. He was in the winner bracket final against Focus, but that won't happen again in the best of 5. We have the first Mountain Giant taunt number 1. See, it will happen for the second time in a bit. There we go. That's the new taunt. Pretty effective, but too late.
That's kind of how this always was with the archers and the talents. You have that timing, but you can kill the Mountain Giant player before he has too many. And that's what happens here. And this makes it an all-Korean final. Foggy out in 3rd place.
Yeah, bronze medal for Foggy, claiming $173. All European players are out. LawLiet last time not even qualified for Rust Brain Cup, the 6th edition, now finds himself in the final. As he did in Rust Brain Cup 5. No, he was 3rd place then. Forgot about that. In 2016, as 2017 we didn't have Rust Brain Cup. So glad he's back. 2nd final for him though. He was in Rust Brain Cup 4 final. Focus, of course, the reigning and defending champion. He won the 3rd edition as well. LawLiet won Rust Brain Cup number 2, so it's his 4th final, I guess. 1, 2, yeah, 3, 4, 4th final for LawLiet, and guaranteeing him $400. But it's about the big ones here. The winner of the next match of the best of 7 gets $1,500. We go into a break before we conclude this all. 2,500 viewers here. Thank you very much for all the support and for tuning in and for your kind words and everything. Tiny little break and then a best of 5 between LawLiet and Focus. Warcraft fans around the world, stay tuned.